Hey everyone, so my name's Amber. I am a psychology and communications double major with a minor in education. I know that sounds a little bit weird, but with that I want to go into school counseling. Number 3, why am I taking this class? Well, 1, because it's a requirement for communications, and 2, because it also counts as my social and personal awareness, and with me being a double major and a minor, I need to double up on as many classes as possible, so being able to have this one be dual credits is really great. My hometown, I'm from Poland, Ohio, which is only about 20 minutes away from campus, right outside of Boardman. I grew up here. I started out in Alliance in preschool, kindergarten, and I went there until 4th grade, wherein in 4th grade I moved to Poland and spent the rest of my middle school and high school career here. I don't speak any other languages other than English. I'm currently in Spanish 2600, but I don't really speak Spanish very fluently or very well in general. I have visited outside of the US, but only on one occasion. I went to Belize, which is right by Guatemala. It's in Central America, and it was a really fun experience. I went after my senior year of high school. And during that time was probably the only intercultural experience that I've had for the most part, because Poland isn't very intercultural in general. I just remember seeing the school systems there, and it was a lot different than here, obviously. Their schools didn't have windows because it got so hot. They didn't have doors, and a lot of the kids made their own uniforms. They still had uniforms, but a lot of the kids made their own uniforms and rode their bikes to school. So at the end of the school day, you would see all of these kids running and riding their bikes from the schools, all just coming back to the village to go home after school. So that was really interesting, and probably one of the only intercultural experiences that I've really had. A ritual that my family had growing up, we would make pancakes every Sunday for breakfast. That's probably one of the only ones that we really had while I was growing up, and that didn't even really stick. Culturally hidden fact, I'm not really sure, but I guess since I live in Poland, it's a very affluent area. A lot of people assume that I come from money, that I don't have to work for the things that I have, but a lot of people don't know that before I was here, I grew up in Alliance, and that area is really similar to like Southside Youngstown, where it's not the safest area. It's not the best place. I've watched drug busts from my window as a little kid. I've watched neighbors get arrested, things like that, and my family was on food stamps for a really long time while I was a kid, but we're not anymore. But a lot of people don't realize that I came from that background when I live in such an affluent area now. So I guess that's it. I look forward to seeing everybody else's videos and working with you guys in class. Thanks.